What is up guys, Chester here, and we are back with 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Finally, the full game has been released, so it's time for me to get back into it before I forget everything. So if you're ready, let's do this. Day 8. Same bing bong ding dong. Even with Siri gone, his automated announcement keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Yeah, let's go. Also, it is said that there are a lot of endings in here, like 100 of them. So if I'm going to choose one of the endings, probably I'm going to go for what I really want to go for. So this is just basically a one playthrough. But for the other 99 endings, maybe I'm just going to do them on my off air. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Sari's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. Why? What do you want to put whipped cream on top of rice? I mean, if that's what you want, then sure. I mean, food is an experiment though. Like there's no culture into it. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by HIRUKO clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Okay, so what do you want to talk about? What was it you wanted to tell us, HIRUKO? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet? Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sir breaking orders at us, but without him, we didn't really have a lot of direction. It will prove we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrists right across their stomach. Why no? Are they cutting their wrists on their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true or if we'll still get home when the time is up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. That is true. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, Shoma is a very pessimistic person, but still, there's still a chance for him to be optimistic. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Don't even think about it. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room though. Ray could have had a courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Sari's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Okay, sure, I guess. I trust HIRUKO. She's the strongest one after all. Huh? HIRUKO spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to... what? I said, I'll be taking charge of the school in Sari's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. I mean, you have been here before. Oh, hell no! Why is it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. War. The war. I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight? Man, HIRUKO has some experience or probably some backstory. Like, I don't know yet, but probably I'll know as I progress the story. The invaders' attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life and to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. HIRUKO's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we are in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. Ooh, that's I do not know, red flag? The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Is this going to be a free time? Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. This is free time, 100%. HIRUKO in charge, I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. How so? I need to do something to take my mind off all of this. I've got plenty of free time! Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Free time! Like during my free time, I'm trying to see if I can upgrade my class weapon, but apparently I am still dumb for my linguistic. Like I really need to increase my English. Yo, what the heck? Eito got 2 math! Wow, that's so amazing. I'm going to hang out with Eito. Yes, calculation went up by 3. Analysis went up by 3. Did I rank up? No! One thing about this game is that your choice really matters in your free time. Like you have 3 options. 1, you hang out with your friends. 2, you do a combat simulation. Or 3, you explore and get some materials. I'm pretty much good with the materials, so I'm just going to hang out with some friends. Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is to go to sleep. And so my 8th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. And there's going to be the day 9, and then there's going to be the ding dong ding dong. HIRUKO's in charge now. What does that mean? Our lives here is going to be all that different from before. Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or are the ones who are missing the cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Are you serious? Why? Huh? But why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Yikes. Without waiting for an answer, HIRUKO got to her feet and left as unshakably confident as ever. It's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness! It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like HIRUKO said, that's what being at war all about. But is it the right choice? I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else is gonna put the pressure on them? I have a bad feeling about this. No, please no. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else HIRUKO might be planning. But it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer not just to sit around. Should I check on others? Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't, because they're all locked up in their rooms. This is so sad. Like, I tried to hang out with Eito 2 times just to get my math increase, but it didn't happen. No rank up. There should be some ways on how to increase my math instantly. But still, I'm just going to play the game as is. It's that time again, huh? HIRUKO's plans to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. I mean, they haven't gone outside of their room for the rest of the day. Like, Are they going to survive? Like they haven't eaten or drink yet. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Man, really? You really don't want to do anything with your classmates? Like, come on, man. Like, go into their room and ask them if they're fine or not.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. Without Surrey, there's a chance we could be even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to Tokyo Residential Complex. Back to Karuwa.
Hey!
It's all work out, somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go and check them out. And they are still locked up. I came to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiruko, I figured I'd better back off. Yeah, you'd better be. It's bad enough dealing with her when everyone else is there. I don't think I could handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. Wow, you back down, really? I'm not going to go to the leisure round first, but instead I'm just going to go to the rec room because I don't want to see Hiruko for a while. I'm too scared. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. But why is it look like a Las Vegas? It's one of the most normal places I've ever seen here. To be honest, it's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey Takumi, you're scooping out the rec room too? Huh, I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. A major disappointment though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore erogus or anything. Wow, you're into that stuff? I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Suri's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Ito's reading one right now. How convenient! Not so great with all those big words or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. I mean, you're raising my English! She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Alright, Ito, explain it to me. Ito's intently scanning the pages of the book. I wonder if he's figured out anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. The big gift box? Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called the Gift-O-Matic. Really now? Okay, so this is going to be the trend now. O-Matic. Gift-O-what now? Let me read you in the instruction from the manual. The Gift-O-Matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Oh, I have to go outside and collect some materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out. Whole and complete. Oh my goodness, do I have to explore? Oh my goodness, this is going to be 100% randomized. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. Ah, I see. So basically, this is the souvenir shop. That's about the size of it. Gift making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. Just look at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. Really? How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Seriously? It really is extensive? It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revival-Matic is just as much of a mystery and hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help alleviate to some of the tension around here? I don't know. The difference between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Well, unfortunately, it's not my free time. Wait, are you serious? On your free time only? So, does it mean it's going to consume my free time? Now, this is going to be 100% choice matters. Alright, so let's go to the leisure lounge with HIRUKO. Oh my goodness! Wow! Okay. This must be the leisure lounge. It looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You won't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Oh, that's surprising. I guess even HIRUKO likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with HIRUKO will just descend into the intensive training session anyway. Okay. I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Yes. That is true. The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Wow! Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. So basically, I'm just going to choose the characters that I really like to improve my grades. But, you'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you'll need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained in treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. So now, let's see what can I do. Bladder movies, 100% this is for Darumi. Book cover for HIRUKO. What's this? Glasses stands? Probably for Eito. Folk song compilation. Oh. I mean, I wonder who likes folk song. Dear sister gift. A super cute sparkly gift. Someone made this as a tribute to the person they want to give a gift. It's empty. Why is it even a gift box? Skipple? Why? Is there a doctor in here? Survival knife. Why? That's creepy. Reverse blade sword. Ah! I wonder what that reference to. Really weird to have a noose in here. Like it can be used to hang all sorts of things in here. I really don't want to know that. Kako mini standee. Kako mini standee. An acrylic standee made of picture of Kako. Why was this registered in the gift format? Trash can. Trash can. Trash can. Sexy magazine. Shonen manga grades. You know what? I'm just going to make a glass stand. It doesn't cost me, but still costs some materials. So let's go with that. I'm going to use all of my grass. Yeah, oh my goodness. I didn't think that it's going to take up my free time. Really? Shikes. I'm just going to give it to Eito.
This could actually be pretty useful. Thank you, Takumi.
You're welcome! Calculation went up by 4, analysis went up by 4. Yay! Great job! Yay! Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each other's preferred items in their report cards. You'll be given hints as you do in student activities. There's a first-time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Okay! So basically, this is how I can increase my grades much more faster. The thing is, I have to explore outside to get some materials. Unfortunately, it is already the afternoon, so I cannot go outside and explore because exploring takes a whole day to do. Oh my goodness. So if I want to upgrade myself, I have to increase Darumi's in linguistics. So I have to go back to that treasure again and get some good stuff for Darumi. Preferred items? Question mark. Nice. Sick hint. Thank you. This is good. I'm going to make a splatter movie.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
No! One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt HIRUKO would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get to the battlefield with the rest of us? Just as I was hoisting myself out of the bed and getting into my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Oh, there's going to be a fight. Oh wait, no, it's just a ding-dong. Sounds like somebody's here, but who? It's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Who is it? I took a few hesitant steps toward the door and then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Arumi. Arumi, something wrong? Oh, Takemi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed. I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. What are you going to do? So hey, you wanna calm down? No! Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
No! What? Wait! Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You should have been Daramid, bro. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help you cheer you up. That's not a nice joke. That was harshly what I'd call a hot nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. I mean, I'm a fighter. Really? Hiruko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest, though it's kinda of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? I don't know about that. I don't know anything about Confucius. If you guys know, then let me know. You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Contingency plan? Oh well, there's always a next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Hey, thanks, bye! Arumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Let's talk to Gaku first. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplates to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Hey Gaku! Yo! Hiruko is calling for you! Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiruko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. I bet all of you think of us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that? Well, sure, I can take that, I guess. Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... Fine, Hiruko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck! After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off to the direction of the cafeteria. Were the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking that I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, next one is Tsubasa. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takemi? What is it? You okay? I'm a messenger, Judy. Hiruko wants us to all meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that aback? Oh my goodness! Hiruko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. I mean, I've noticed that because I've seen them always locked up in their room for about 2 days now. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiruko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff isn't impossible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Poor Tsubasa. Alright, I've done what Tarumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiruko getting us all together though? I can imagine I'm going to like what happened next. Ooh, my goodness. Alright, everyone's here. I guess we'll find out what the emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiruko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Oh my goodness, you really need to eat. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Oh, you still have some heart. Here are some disposable bowls, chopsticks I found at the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. Really? That's so heartless. I take back my words. You are totally heartless. HIRUKO, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread, one per person. Just one slice each. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders, come on. That's fair, I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Just breathe, man! Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. So why did you ask us to come here? Yaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as I've been calling you, I have decided. You are going to leave this school. What? You! That's heartless! Way too heartless! They're not going to survive outside! What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get moving and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Yo! HIRUKO, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place in here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins and outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What? As decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. Can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourself useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like cockroach I am. That'll be the end of it. HIRUKO, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. Yo, that's heartless. But it's so extreme. Can you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. HIRUKO, please, this is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Oh my goodness. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or live forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want you here and going back on it later. What kind of test? Like HIRUKO is just going to test them if they can fight for real. You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, HIRUKO said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends. You're right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. We all work together. I'm sure we can get HIRUKO to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside of school grounds... I know! I know, sheesh! It's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can all go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Poor Gaku. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away just as willing to hear us out as HIRUKO had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I can't blame him. I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope in the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I won't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live. Too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much of a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where HIRUKO's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you all do the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same saying, you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then, it'll all be over. At least then, I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. No! I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Outsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the battle, Fricks? I don't think I betrayed you, exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. You're not going to take all of the daggers, aren't you? Fine, keep your secrets. You know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of there, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Sugumo's twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin mask. I ain't single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins. I don't think HIRUKO was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? I mean, we could just train them. You give us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think HIRUKO wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem to like we're going to budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we stick them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us as a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Aight, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turned toward me. Why me? I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably won't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know Darmy only make it worse. Yeah, I know. I have some experience. Yay! I didn't have to come up with my own excuse. We'll still help you in a way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all to yourself at this point. Thanks guys, we've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takemaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. Question mark? 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick up 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Off the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. To the cafeteria we go, maybe!